tree. Once inside, you can check it. Check the vicinity actually twice. You'll see that there's a mound of dirt underneath the altar, and then use the shovel on it. Use the shovel a few times. After you used it a bunch, we will locate the yam medallion. You want to check the metal once you've discovered it, you see what it really is, and then you can take it. Now we want to move backwards, outside of the tree where Mr. Leek is waiting for us. Talk to him, and then he says he'll take us to the resistance base, which is the end of level 4. He also gives us a bottle of grape juice that we're going to have to use. Now in level 5, we're at the resistance base. We're first going to go inside of the resistance base and head all the way forward to the door at the very far end. You'll hear that there's some people talking. Go ahead and enter the door. Inside, we will see the resistant troops. Use the medal to show that you have the yam medal to the troops, and they'll be like, "Ooh, it's the yam medal." Now you're going to actually be able to talk to them. Talk to them, it says, "We are going to rescue the princess." Then Lisa enters the room. You want to give her the aspirin, and she's going to give it to the resistance leader for you. You can then move away from her. Back to the resistance troops, and then exit out of this room. Once outside, go back all the way to the hallway. And now we're going to move back to the main room again, but once we go inside, the aspirin's now been given to the commander, so now that we can talk to him. Go back to Lisa, talk to her, and that's when she'll say that the general wants to talk to you and thank you. So now we finally meet the resistance leader, General Cantaloupe. He'll thank us for the aspirin, and then tell us about Minister Pumpkin, the main villain here, and where he's hiding and where it's located. He then gives us the crest of the resistance. So leave the meeting room, go back to the hall, and then all the way back outside where we first started. Now you can look at some of the boxes that are just in a pile in front of you. Once you've looked at them, then check the boxes, check again. After you check the second time, you'll see that there's a shiny object there. Check the shiny object now, and you'll see it's a pendant. Take the pendant, and now we're going to head back inside. Once back in the main hallway, go to the right this time, and enter this door. We see that it's actually Lisa's bedroom. Give Lisa the pendant that we just found in the trash. She'll thank you for finding her pendant, and then she tells you about the Dice-O-Matic. It's the most powerful weapon in the land, apparently. Then leave her room, go back to the main hall, and then go to the left side this time. You'll see an interesting blob there. Give the blob the grape juice we got, then he'll give you a clover juice to thank you for giving him the grape juice. Then move back to the hallway, and go back inside Lisa's room. Once back here, talk to Lisa again. She'll say that Grapey was very happy that you gave him the juice. She'll then grant you access to the armaments room. So head back to Grapey the Grape Blob, then go inside the room he was standing in front of. Look around, it'll tell you all the items that are here. We're going to take the nut bomb. Once you've taken that, exit out of the room, and now head back to the Resistance main meeting room. Once inside, look around. It'll then name all the members that are standing there, and then talk to the chief. He will tell us about Bananda's cave. He then tells us how to get to Peanut Village. So leave the meeting room, head back outside, once you're outside, move towards the village to end level 5. So now in level 6, we start off at the Carrot Plateau. Moving forward, we end up in the Peanut Village. We see that there is a grieving couple here, so we talk to them. It's the chief and his wife. They say that their kid has been kidnapped by Bananda, and that Bananda has probably already eaten their kid, but obviously they're not sure yet. You want to check the vicinity of the village after talking to both of them, and you will see that there's a park nearby. Now first we're going to head to the park. Once there, we can see a statue of the Hudson logo, the honeybee. Then you want to check the lawn to find a coin. Then look around, and you'll see the names of the 3 characters, and talk to the shroom first. Then, talk to Pija. Talk to Pija again, and I'll tell you about the Carrot Hermit. Now we're moving to the store, right around the park area. Once there, we're going to buy the squid. Once you've bought the squid, we can exit out of the store, and now we can move to the Carrot Hermit. Once we're in his house, give him the squid that we just bought, and he'll be like, "How did you know that was my favorite food?" He'll then tell us that we can ask the village chief for a lantern, and then to come back to him after we've defeated the Bananda. Now move back to the main village area, and now move to the house in the far end of the village. This is the village chief's house. The chief's standing outside, and talk to him. He'll tell us where the cave is located. Now before we can get the lantern from him, so that we'll actually be able to see inside of the cave, we're going to have to go there first. So go to the Carrot Plateau, then move to the cave, and then you can try to go inside of it. Once you try, it'll tell you that you need the lamp. Now we can actually go back to the chief and get that lamp from him. Once back at the chief's house, select Percy, and then they will have a conversation, and he will give you the lamp. Now that we have the lamp, head back to the cave. Now that we're back at the cave, we can go inside of it now that we have that lamp. Now this cave is just like the maze we had a few levels ago, but we're actually going to have to be in here several times, so move forward just a couple of steps and you'll run into the Bananda. The Bananda kind of looks like that Denny's commercial for Nannerpuss. Then we want to use our nut bomb on him to explode the Nannerpuss-esque Bananda into a pile of skin. Then choose take quite a few times to start digging through the mounds and mounds of what is left of the Bananda. After you dig for a long period of time, you'll actually locate Nutty, the daughter of the village chief. She somehow wasn't hurt when you exploded the Bananda. But talk to her and she'll agree to join you, and now you can leave the cave to take Nutty back to her parents. Once you have brought Nutty back, talk to the chief at his house, and he'll give you the battery for the Dice-O-Matic. He now tells us that we have to defeat Minister Pumpkin next. Now that Nutty's safe, we can now go back to that Carrot Hermit and talk to him since we have defeated the Bananda. Once back in the Hermit's house, give him the clover juice. He'll thank us, and then he'll give us this medicine. Now it's time for us to leave the village and actually explore the rest of that cave. Now our goal here is to find the door that actually leads to the Dice-O-Matic that we've been talking about. This maze is just as bad as the one we dealt with a couple levels ago, and it's really hard to kind of explain exactly where I'm going throughout it.